It's Wednesday, May 20th, and from WBHM News, I'm Richard Banks with today's top stories. In primary election news, in the race for Alabama governor, Republican U.S. Senator Tommy Tuberville will face former U.S. Senator and Democrat Doug Jones. However, Tuberville is expected to face continued legal battles challenging his eligibility to run for Alabama governor. The state constitution requires candidates to have lived in the state 7 years prior to the gubernatorial race. In the race for U.S. Senate, Democrat Dakari Lariat appears to be headed for a runoff against Everett West. In the Republican race, U.S. Representative Barry Moore will face either Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall or political newcomer Jared Hudson in a runoff. The race for Attorney General could also be settled in a runoff between Jay Mitchell and Catherine Robertson. Congressional races were also on yesterday's ballot, but the state plans special primary elections on August 11th for 4 House seats, as congressional maps could change. Birmingham Mayor Randall Woodfin proposes a new budget with a modest hike over the previous year. Woodfin released his $615 million spending plan yesterday for the 2027 fiscal year. A statement from the mayor's office says the proposal targets public safety and transportation, youth development, and homelessness services. The budget also builds on a near $32 million surplus investment plan approved earlier this year that focuses on neighborhood revitalization. In addition, the plan allocates $10 million for salary adjustments, including merit and longevity pay increases. Overall, the new budget represents about a 4% increase over last year. And gas prices in Alabama are at their highest since the war in Iran began. According to the AAA Motor Club, the average price of a gallon of regular grade is now just over $4.15. That's almost 10 cents more than a week ago. The price was $2.65 in late February when the U.S. and Israel began the war against Iran. You'll find more news anytime at WBHM.org. For more news about Birmingham and beyond, check out our local newscast during WBHM's broadcast of NPR's Morning Edition and the afternoon's All Things Considered, each weekday on 90.3 WBHM and online at WBHM.org.